been 16 days since the U's last played, after beating Leighton Orient 1-0. We're here at the Western Homes Community Stadium. We're up against Brentford.
It's Valentine's Day, but they say there's no bigger romance between a man and his club. We caught up with John Ward early in the week. Let's see what he said. Brentford are sitting not far off the playoffs. I mean, this is sort of the game that Colchester ideally like to be pushing for playoffs. This is the sort of game you want to be winning, I suppose, ideally.
Yeah, well, we pitch ourselves against the better teams, and if they're one of the ones that's above us at the moment, if we can do that right, and we're at home, and we've done all right here in certain times, so if we can do that and just lift ourselves for that game, then yeah, we'll give them a problem. They've got some good players, and they've got a manager that will want to push on and try and nick that other spot in the playoffs as well, so it's a tough game.
Do you think the break with all the weather conditions, things like that, been good for fitness, like getting people back from injury, things like that? I mean, just because obviously I know you struggled with injuries a couple of weeks ago. Do you think it's helped?
Yeah, we've got one or two out of the treatment room, which is good. People like Matt Heath, who's been there, Ashley Vincent, that's good. Martin Rowlands has joined the club and not been on a piece of grass yet, so it's a problem for him. So what's good for some has not been so good for others. You know, if we go indoors, I've got one or two players that don't enjoy the hard surface, so we have to leave them off and look after them. So it's a juggling job at the minute, trying to get everybody out. But I've got a good group of players fit and raring to go when the green light comes on and we can get started. So it's given us some advantages, but we've lost one or two other areas as well.
I think the big question though, come Tuesday, Valentine's Day, what do you expect the turnout to be?
Should be good. It's a nice place to bring a young lady to come to a football match at Colchester. If you're not sure where to go, you can have a meal first and then come down here and watch a good game of football.
It's quite a romantic idea, I like that, John.
I think it is, yeah, why not?
Let's see what some probably newly single fans have to think about tonight.
So it's Valentine's Day, but we're here for the football. How do you think we can get on tonight? I'm optimistic we'll get a good result. The lads have all been chomping at the bit. They haven't played for 3 weeks. They haven't trained properly on the grass for 3 weeks, so they just want to get out there and do a job.
What do you reckon the score will be tonight?
Don't predict scores, but we do a win, so
yeah,
we'll win, I think.
It's good way looking at it, for the occasion. What do you think about new signing Martin Rowlands? Do you reckon he'll make an appearance tonight?
I hope so, yeah. I hope having signed him, I'd like to see him start, but yeah, I'm certain he'll get on.
What do you reckon the score's going to be tonight, boys?
2-1 to us. Yeah, I reckon 2-1 to us.
What's your score predictions tonight?
I think we'll win by 2 goals and hopefully we'll get a clean sheet, so 2-0.
We thought we'd get a fair perspective on tonight, so we've got some Brentford fans with us. So what are you thinking of the game tonight?
Well, we look forward to it.
Who do you reckon the scorers? So I'm putting you on the spot here, aren't
I?
Well, like Sky Bet.
Well, it's Carl Dugan's 400th game, so it'd be nice if he scores one of them.
Good little statistics for you there, That's something you didn't know.
And we'll go for the other long-serving one, Kem Izzet hasn't scored for a long time.
Drew 2 years ago, won last year, so we look forward to tonight.
So is this your wife?
This is my wife. It's a Valentine's Day treat.
So who do you love more, football or your wife?
My wife? You can't be serious.
No, if she wasn't here, which I would say.
Okay.
Who are you here with tonight?
My wife.
Oh, come on, bring your wife in.
Not bringing in ladies tonight, were you then?
Nah.
No, he's giving the elbow tonight for the game.
Yeah, Sports Ipswich.
Yeah. Oh, we don't like that. I think you should give it. Yeah, I think that's it, mate. I think you should call it a day there. Do that.
So you're not out tonight on the pool, Danielle Sugar up?
Oh, definitely not. No.
You're a lucky lady because we've ditched our girlfriends for tonight.
So at least he's brought you along. That's nice. Yeah, we like to see that.
No, I brought him along.
With the injury crisis they've been facing the last few weeks, you ever thought of putting a Colchester shirt back on, getting out of yourself? I'm sure John's been on the phone a few times.
No, but we haven't played for a couple of weeks. I think I might need a couple of months' notice to get even in training.
You're too modest.
Playing games.
So everyone's on the lookout for a bird tonight. We've got one right here. It's Eddie the Eagle. How you doing? You good? Yeah. You're on the lookout for a girl tonight?
How many?
3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. Are you underestimating yourself? I think you can go for at least 6 or 7.
I reckon the next bus coming, Eddie's lot.
Yeah. There you go. I think you should go on the lookout.
As Colchester legend David Gregory pointed out, it's Carl Dugan's 400th league appearance for the U's.
Also, Martin Rowlands on the bench. Let's hope he makes his debut after signing on a free transfer from QPR.
Up the U's!
Brentford nearly took an early lead at the Western Homes, but the post denied Niall McGinn's efforts. Magnus Okungai's header put Anthony Wordsworth in front of the goal. But Ian Henderson's close-range shot was denied by Richard Lee. Early in the second half, Jake Bidwell was brought down by Cole Dugan for a penalty for Brentford. However, a disappointing penalty led to a Ben Williams save. But Colchester were unable to clear their lines, allowing Niall McGinn to put the visitors ahead. John Wall made 3 changes throughout the first 25 minutes of the second half, ones which would prove key to the final result. The third of these changes saw Martin Rowlands make his debut. His free kick here leading to a close-range header from Anthony Wordsworth, which was unfortunately put wide. Colchester pushed further, this great solo effort from Ian Henderson piling on the pressure from the away team's back 4. Again Martin Rowlands became key in set pieces, this time Magnus Okungai getting on the end of it, but another stop by Richard Lee. Some lovely build-up play led to a volley from Anthony Wordsworth being denied by the crossbar, but then some instinct from Stephen Gillespie on his thigh gave Colchester the equaliser in the 83rd minute. The second came 2 minutes later from Colchester, again from Stephen Gillespie, but this time from outside the box. It proved too tricky for Richard Lee, giving Stephen Gillespie his 4th goal in 3 games. After a tense 5 minutes of stoppage time, the full-time whistle was blown and it was Colchester United 2, Brentford 1. The U's get their 2nd win in as many games.
After that great comeback, here's some words from John Wald.
John, what a comeback.
Yeah, and to be fair, we deserve to come back, whether we deserve to win or not. We didn't deserve to get beat in the game. I certainly think for a large part of the game, the fact that both teams hadn't played for 2.5 weeks kind of showed. Certainly I felt that with us a little bit. We just had that final quality pass we talked about at half time to finally get that pass, that shot, that cross, to provide the difference of a hard-fought game, but it lacked a wee bit of quality, and I think that comes down to probably not being out on grass for that period of time. But the second half we started extremely slowly, and I was disappointed with that, not just the goal but the way we did start about it. We gave free kicks away, which we hadn't done in the first period, and we looked a little bit sloppy and a little bit slow to react to things, but the changes helped, I think, and the comeback was strong, and we finished very strong, which the goals gave us that confidence to do so.
This is what man of the match Stephen Gillespie had to say.
You come on and try and get in behind and make an impression. If I come on and score the goals, then all the better. But you just come on to try and influence the game. It was a scrappy type of game, and I don't think we were ever going to score the perfect goal, but we nearly did with Woody's shot. That would have been some finish, but luckily I got the rebound and it started something good.
A big thank you to everyone who come and joined the Col U Snow Army yesterday and cleared the pitch, ready for tonight's game.
So who's your Valentine then, mate?
Stephen Gillespie, hands down, mate.
Up the U's.
We're as strong as the old oak tree. One for all, where the football stood and be. You can hear the crowd shout, oh what a team! Up the U's, up the U's, up the U's, up the U's.
His trousers, what do you reckon?
Well, I think he's just trying to show off something.
Okay, carry on. No, just chatting.
Yeah, just chat, fashion, that sort of thing.
Fashion's fine, yeah. But the trousers are another thing.